Hi, hello. I heard you guys ordered some Pokemon Toxicity. I'm sorry. This this video, I'm gonna piss a lot of fucking people off. If you believe this, if you believe this bullshit, if you think this is the worst, if you think this is a war crime against humanity for them to have a tree this ugly in Pokemon, this video is not for you. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. This video is not for you. This video, I'm gonna tell you why this is some bullshit. I'm about to debunk this shit right now. I'm sick of seeing this, and this has been around for 2 fucking years. What's the original post? Okay, if you don't know what I'm even fucking talking about, deleted. Same, girl. I would have also deleted my account. Sword and Shield versus Breath of the Wild. Look at this crime against humanity. This tree. Oh no, the tree looks so bad. Wow, I can't believe how much technology has progressed since Ocarina of Time. Okay, yeah. We hear this all the time. Fucking Breath of the Wild has better trees. Whatever. Remember this. Despite blowback, Sword and Shield's animations are tearing up the internet. I don't know what this means. Enough of that nonsense. Okay, Patricia Hernandez. Look, I agree with Patricia, but this article is a little cringe. They're tearing up the internet. Are they? I don't know, are they? I will say this. I'll tell you what happened. When Sword and Shield was first announced, people were fine with it. People were happy with it. There was no backlash. I'm just saying that's the truth. There was no backlash. Nobody cared about the trees. Nobody gave a shit about trees. It wasn't until E3, I think E3 2019 or 2000, I think it was 2019. The E3 right before they released the game. Like the month, they released it in November. The E3 was in like July or June. That is when all this the blowback started. Because what happened was they announced at E3 that there was not going to be any, that not every Pokemon was going to be returning. And so what it meant was, right, the whole Dexit bullshit, what it meant was that all of the Pokemon that were available, so before this, if you had a Pokemon from Generation 1, like Parasect, let's say, because Parasect I know for a fact is one that you can't bring into Sword and Shield. So you used to be able to take Gen 1 Pokemon and put it into Gen 2 and put it into Gen 3 and just like you could take it from any game and put it into any recent game. And Sword and Shield was the first main series Pokemon game where that wasn't actually available. Like you couldn't bring Parasect in at all in the game. Like it literally grades it out. It doesn't let you bring it in because they never coded Parasect. And also they did this a lot with the moves. A lot of Pokemon moves also were removed from the game. So people were very, 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 very pissed. People were very, very pissed when this happened. And that's why all of this, the animations, right? Because after all of the backlash to this, Game Freak came out with their reasoning essentially. And their reasoning was that they could not support 1,000 Pokemon without, because of the content they were trying to create for Sword and Shield required more effort, especially like in the animations. They specifically cited the animations. And so people fucking lost their minds because the game was not out yet. The game was not out yet, and they lost their fucking minds because the animations and the trailers were a lot of the same battle animations that we'd seen since Gen 6, because they made those animations in Gen 6 to last a very long time, which is probably smart, honestly. If you're going to have a game like Pokemon with thousands of characters, it takes a lot of effort, so you're not going to recreate the same. I mean, they did basically the same thing with the earlier generations when everything was pixelated and not in 3D and everything was in 2D. They would reuse animations all the time, right? It's just the truth. It's just the truth. They would reuse them. When they went to from like yes, there are some differences, right? But when you go from like Platinum to Heart Gold and Soul Silver, I think was that the order? I think actually it was Heart Gold to Soul Silver to Platinum, whatever. When you would go through generations, even intergenerations, they would just reuse them, right? Or they would just reuse them from, update them, but reuse them. Like when they went to Black and White, a lot of the same base animations, a lot of the same base pixels were like the same, and they just like animated them. With 3D models, it's a different thing. There's a lot more effort that has to be put into creating a 3D model versus a pixel art. So they obviously created these models with in mind that they could reuse them over and over and over again. Now, the thing about the animations, right? So people were saying that's some bullshit. They were like, oh, Game Freak's lying. They don't. It's not actually about the animations. They're just cheapskates. That's what it was like. That's what they were saying. The truth of the fact is, The truth of the matter is, there were fucking new animations. Y'all need to shut the fuck up. There were new animations, right? Grookey, this was a new animation for all the new Pokemon, right? Just flat out. But we get new Pokemon every generation. That's not really an argument. There were still new animations for every single new Pokemon, every old Pokemon that was included in this game. There were still new animations because they had to recreate the camp animations, right? They had to recreate the eating, like the eating the soup or whatever the fuck animations, some of the battle animations for the new moves. I mean, there were a bunch of different animations they had to recreate. Specifically, the Pokemon camp animations. There's a ton of new animations. There's animations with them interacting with each other, animations of them picking up balls, and throwing things and eating, like I said. So there were a lot of different animations. I'm sure there's even more than I just said, right? Those are just the ones that are off the top of my head. So clearly there were a lot of new animations they had to create for Pokemon Sword and Shield. And I can't really hate them. I know I'm going to get hate for this. I can't really hate on Game Freak for deciding that they can't sustain 1,000 Pokemon new animations. At some point, this was going to happen. This was an inevitability with a franchise like Pokemon, where there are so many characters, and I'm just being honest with you guys. I'm just being honest. There are thousands of characters. At this point, there is going to be an upward of 1,000 characters. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of unique characters, right? They have unique animations, they have personalities, they have thought put into how they're being animated, to what the quality level is. There's a specifically, I know people are going to hate this. There's a specific quality level that Pokemon has with the character design, right? And that's why we love Pokemon and not fucking, I don't know, Bakugan. That's why Digimon is irrelevant at this point, and Pokemon is still selling millions and millions and millions of copies of games, is because these animations, these character designs are top notch. They are, at a point where they're instantly recognizable, right? They have unique designs, unique, interesting lore, right? All of that. There's a lot of effort put into every single one of them. Every single one. Even fucking the ice cream Pokemon, y'all. Even the teacup has fucking thought and care and love put into it. That's not something you're going to see with a lot of, with 1,000 characters in some games. You're not going to see that. Right? When you have 1,000 characters in a different game, you're not going to see the same kind of level of quality. And yes, it took 20 years or whatever to get to 1,000, right? But the point is they're introducing now up to 100 every generation, and you reach a fucking breaking point where you can't keep adding, or you can't keep doing the same thing, because it's just not sustainable in terms of what your release schedule is, how many employees you have. And this is where we're getting into other things where people say, well, why don't they just delay things? Well, why don't they just hire more people? They're $1 billion company. That's what they say. First and foremost, like other people have pointed out, why would they do that when they're selling like hotcakes anyway? Why? They don't need to really work beyond what they're already doing. What they're doing is obviously satisfactory if they're selling millions and millions of copies. Now, that doesn't sound satisfying to a lot of people, I know, because a lot of people feel entitled. They feel like I've been playing this game and I understand it, because I also have been playing this game since I was a little kid, and I still, I grew up with this game, and I am now an adult, and I still play this game, right? But I understand that I'm not in the target demographic anymore. It's not for me anymore. And if I was an adult playing Pokemon fucking Fire Red, bitch, I would probably have a lot of problems with that game. I would probably look at that game and say there's a lot of low effort things in this game. Because there just are. There's a lot of problems with it. There's a lot of issues, right? There was a lot of issues with those older games. And people now they're looking back, like with Heart Gold and Soul Silver, now it's like the circle jerk to just hate on that game. Because, there's problems with it. Just like every fucking game, there's always been problems with these Pokemon games. There always has been. And to me, the problem has never really been the animations. I'm just saying. It's never been the trees. I've never cared about fucking trees in a Pokemon game. I've never been like, oh shit, the trees look bad. I've never thought that. Never thought it, and it didn't bother me one single time. I'm just being real. Yes, the graphics were not amazing in Sword and Shield, but there wasn't a time when I was like, this is literally ruining my experience. Like, I've never had that. I never had it. In fact, there were times where in Sword and Shield, because of this effort that they put into the new animations, like they said, there were times when I felt like, oh my god, this game actually looks really good. Oh my god, this game. Oh, look at that animation. That was really cool. That was really cute. Look at that Pokemon. Oh my god, I had never seen I don't know, my favorite Pokemon do this kind of animation. That was really cool. Don't come for me. I already know people are gonna hate this because people are really mad at this franchise. And this is where we're getting into Legends Arceus, right? So the trailer just dropped. Okay, I'm sure most of you have seen it. Maybe I'll play it for you guys. So immediately, the comments. If only they added the voicing in these new Pokemon. If only they added new voicing in this Pokemon game. How is Game Freak literally incapable of optimizing anything after decades of development? The land looks so barren. I hope they add more life to the fucking all of them. They're all. This is Pokemon Breath of the Wild edition. It's going to have me glued to my bed. Okay, see, this is a positive review. Please, Game Freak, postpone the release because it needs more time. This is so dramatic. These fucking people, they won't source? Need more time on what? What exactly looks so bad? It looks barren or whatever? These people have revisionist history, bitch. The Breath of the Wild, they have to focus on this one fucking tree because I'ma tell you, Breath of the Wild was not everything, there's so much life in this game. No, Breath of the Wild was barren too. Don't come for me, don't shoot me. Breath of the Wild had barren ass environments too. I'm just saying. They had barren. You can even in this fucking image, even in this image, it looks, how can you say this is significantly better than this? They both are barren. I'm just saying, yes, this looks a little bit better because people are pointing out in the fucking comments that this was because they collaborated with Monolith Softwares. In this comment, I just have to say also, they're saying fucking the Pokemon games would be a lot better if Game Freak worked in tandem instead of overworking. Yeah, okay, sure. I mean, would they? I don't know. I'm not a game developer, so I don't know. I'm not Game Freak. But the problem I really have with this is this person saying that Game Freak either needs to be taken away from Pokemon, Pokemon needs to be taken away from Game Freak, or they need to start working with other studios. guess what they started doing? They started working with other fucking studios. So can you shut the fuck up? If any other company besides Game Freak was handling the Pokemon, I'm just saying it would be worse. It would be worse. You give and you take. Okay, you give and you take. You want shitty Pokemon? Go ahead. Have your shitty Pokemon game. Yeah, okay, maybe the animations will be a little better. Maybe the trees will look a little smoother, you know? But you guys are pretending like there aren't fucking a lot of great features. The Game Freak has introduced to Pokemon over the years. Even in Sword and Shield, there's a lot of great features. TRs, right? The wild areas. The new evolutions to old Pokemon, you know, the regional variant evolutions. There's a lot of good features. There was a lot of positive things that they added to that game. I don't want another studio. I don't need another I want Game Freak doing it. Because, you know, maybe I'll get shitty looking trees. Oh no. Not shitty looking trees. Didn't wow me here gameplay wise. Yeah, and this is, can I just fucking say, oh my god. Look at this, we could have this. Whoever made this, oh my god, fuck you. Fuck you. These motherfuckers think Photoshop is the same thing as creating a game. These motherfuckers think, and this doesn't even look that good. I'm just saying, it doesn't even look like, it looks like a Minecraft shader. And it looks like they just took shit from Breath of the Wild and copy paste. Like not even Breath of the Wild looks this good. Like this is like when a promotional still from Breath of the Wild when they first announced the game, and you made a Photoshop and now you think that you're better than Game Freak. That's what the Pokemon community is. And let me say, they were saying this, they were posting this motherfucking picture everywhere, saying, oh my god, look at how amazing this would be. Oh my god, this would be amazing. Game Freak is listening to you. They finally created a game that you guys wanted, and now you guys are fucking saying, there's no voice acting. I'm just saying, look, people shat on the voice acting. This is 4 years ago. Endlessly in fucking Breath of the Wild. Endless. I would not hear one. I remember I had this game the day it came out. I bought a Switch and I bought Legend of Zelda. People would not shut the fuck up about the voice act. I'm just saying. There was like barely any voice acting in that game, by the way. They're like fucking very, very little. You know, and you only ever had to like bear it if you wanted to watch it. Like, you didn't actually have to, like, there was barely any in it. And these motherfuckers roasted Zelda non-stop because their voice was a little annoying. Okay, so do we really fucking want voice acting in Pokemon? Do we really fucking want, and do we really need it? Is it really, oh my god, this game's shit, there's no voice acting. I want to die. These people are running out of things to complain about. It was the trees. Bitch, the trees looked fine in the trailer. They looked fine. I'm sorry, the trees looked fine. Are you guys fucking happy now? You got your trees. No, they're gonna find something else to complain about. And I'll show you. Reddit really is the treasure trove. I'm not saying, like, this has 19 likes, but I'm just saying, these titles look really, really bad. And let me guess. Yep, it's all about the bad resolution and low frame rate. Could you possibly believe that a trailer might not have a finished product? Could you possibly believe that the resolution could improve? That they could just do a couple of things to make it look a little better? And they're judging it based on a fucking trailer. On a trailer. Y'all fucking at least play the game and then telling me it's shit. I mean, you guys decided already with Sword and Shield that it was shit, and then it came out and it was like average. It wasn't like amazing, but it wasn't like this horrible spot. I like Sword and Shield more than I like Sun and Moon. I like Sword and Shield more than I like X and Y, to be honest. I don't know. I don't know what these people are even talking about. I don't even know what the fuck they're talking about. I don't even know what the fuck they're talking about. The graphics. That's they're fucking concerned. And that's like the one thing they nitpick constantly. You always see the fucking graphics come up. It doesn't look polished. Because that's the one fucking thing they have to complain. Fucking, it's just like with the new Breath of the Wild, new Legend Arceus trailer, right? Has a bunch of new stuff. New Pokemon, right? Crafting mechanic, right? Open world, like a new battle mechanic, like a bunch of things. The fucking whole community was screaming about for fucking years, just screaming into the abyss about how shit Pokemon is because it doesn't have an open world. How shit Pokemon is because and then fucking it happens. And what do they talk about? They talk about how barren it looks. And then this person comes back and says, this is true, the remake's reveal was underwhelming, and if we find out they cut content, then they'll be below the originals. I'm guessing they're talking about Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, whatever. That's, again, that's a, this is a $1 billion franchise, and indie developers can do. Can they? No, they can't. I've never seen an indie. If there's an indie developer that is better than Pokemon, where are the numbers? Where? I've never. What indie developer game is fucking at the same level as Pokemon? There is not one. There is not one. And I'll tell you, if it is, you know, whatever. It's not because of the character design. It's not because of the gameplay. It's not because of any of that, right? Which are the things that make Pokemon what it is. So shut the fuck up with the indie developers can do. No, they can't. You fucking liar. No, they can't. Legends looks bad. It looks bad. It looked bad. I doubt it'll change much, but just like Sword and Shield, just another barren wild area with one hub town. Mama, have you played the game? Did you get the release copy that I did? Did you get early access? What the fuck? But apparently, it's all we wanted and dreamed of. Yeah. I never dreamed of this, by the way. I was never saying this would be the best thing ever. Oh my god, open it with Pokemon. And I'm happy about this, by the way. I think it's cool. I think it looks cool. I'm gonna wait and see. I'm gonna wait and buy it and then see whether I liked it or not. I'm probably gonna like it. Just based on the trailer, I can gauge kind of what I'm gonna like and what I'm not gonna like. But Jesus, no, this was not everything I fucking was waiting for. I was not over here fucking complaining and crying and throwing my fucking fit because Sword and Shield had bad trees. I wasn't over here doing that. You know, I was excited for Sword and Shield. I was excited for the new Pokemon. I was excited for the new mechanics, the Dynamax. I'm sorry. Sorry, guys, hate me. Whatever. I had fun with some of those. I had fun. You know, I had a lot of fun with the game. Sword and Shield to this day is like one of the most played games on my Switch. Sorry. Sorry, I have bad taste, I guess. I'm over this. Everyone drooling over throwing their money, no matter the price. What, throwing their money away? To see the Pokemon move around on screen. Yeah, that's what you. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with I want a Pokemon game where my Pokemon run around on the screen? What's fucking wrong with that? And then yeah, of course, here we go. This is like the one. I'm never gonna watch this video, and I don't give a shit. Sorry to Acoustic Harmonia, whatever. Fuck you. I'm never gonna watch your shitty video about why the mod. Oh, look at the modded version. When you mod a game, it looks better than the original. But I am a masochist, so I am going to be showing you some of Verlisify's content.
What? Pokemon Legends and Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl news randomly? I've given up on regular trailers and information, but here we go. 3-minute trailer. Does this save Pokemon Legends? I would say Pokemon Unite because I've been playing that. Hey, we see the axe thing from the strange...
Does this save a game that I have never played? Who needed saving? I'm pretty sure this game is going to sell fucking massively. In 2020, this was just in 2020. Game Freak made $1 billion in sales across 2020 with an operating income of $25 million. A net profit was $170 million. So who needs saving? I don't think Game Freak, I don't think Pokemon, I think they don't need any fucking saving. I think they're good. I think it's good. And all your screaming and all your fucking complaining and all your I'm never gonna buy another Pokemon game, it doesn't matter. You should be thankful they're even listening to your tiny ass anyway. You should be thankful we didn't get Sword and Shield 2, bitch. That's what you should be thankful about. Because they could have, and they could have done another million, 100 million, but instead they listened to a lot of the requests from the community and they did something that maybe isn't up to par for you. Maybe it's not amazing. But you know what it is? They fucking went and they listened to you and now they're implementing some of the ideas that you had and they're putting into a game and they're doing it the way that they're gonna do it. Okay, so if you don't like it, you don't have to buy it. I know people hate it when you say that. But it's the reality. Fucking if you don't like it, then you don't have to fucking buy it. And guess what? The game it'll keep going. You know, you're insignificant. So you can either get on the ride and enjoy what you're fucking getting, or you can get off of it and you can say I don't really like Pokemon anymore. And that's fine. You cannot, my boyfriend doesn't like Pokemon. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, And I get people are disappointed because they have this idea in their mind of what they want out of something. Well, guess what? The idea of what you want isn't the reality of what it is. If you want something, go out and create it. If you like something, go out and make it yourself. If you think you could do Pokemon better than it, if you think an indie developer could do better than fucking Pokemon, then fucking go prove it. Then go prove it. I want to see you make $170 million in 1 year. go right ahead, right? But I guess it's just because people are brainwashed, and Sword of Shield is just a shitty game, right? And people are brainwashed or whatever. And I played 100 hours of that game, I don't know, 200 hours of that game because I'm a brainwashed shill of Pokemon, and I'm shilling for this $1,000,000,000,000,000 company, and I'm just a shill. Also, I love that even the comment section of Verlisify's his own comment section is reading him for filth. Verlisify has so many bad takes. That's how he stays relevant. I mean, no hate on Verlis. I mean, no hate on. Make the content you're gonna make. Come through with the content you're gonna make. That's fine. It's cool. It's cute. It's fine. I just don't agree. I don't agree. Is Arceus good now? I don't know. I've never played the game. And let me just say, all the suggestions for Pokemon at this time, during the Circle Jerks, the hate Pokemon phase, no offense to anyone, okay? I'm not trying to be offensive, but this is not a good idea. I do not want. No, I don't want online Pokemon. No, I don't want that. I don't need it. Okay? I don't need it. I don't want to play with people. I don't need MMO Pokemon. I don't need it. I don't fucking need it. I'm cool with a single player experience. One player, and it's okay. And the trees can look like shit, and I'm fine. And the animations can, whatever, I don't care. Don't care. As long as there's cool Pokemon in it, fucking bitch, that's all I care about. It's like, I'm a simpleton. I'm a fucking simpleton. You know, I see the cool Pokemon, I'm like, ooh, that's cool. I don't need to be impressed with a tree. I see trees all the time. I go outside. You know, am I looking at the tree like hardcore? Oh, look at this tree. Wow, I just like to live in the video game. Look at how this tree looks. The fucking tree looks like shit no matter what. A tree in a video game is never gonna look like a fucking tree in real life. So Pokemon, stop putting effort into trees. Put your effort into the Pokemon. I'm cool with that. I'm okay with that. Do not come for me. I already pissed off the Animal Crossing community, bitch, and I stand by that video, by the way. So fuck you. If I can fucking stand up to all the haters on the Animal Crossing, which, by the way, Jesus Christ, I've never received hate like I have from the Animal Crossing community. When you say that one of your villagers is fucking ugly, they deserve to die in a fucking house fire, I swear to God, people really come for you. Anyway, you know, go ahead, come for me today. Tell me why Legend of Arceus is an abomination to mankind, even though you never played it. Tell me why. Go ahead. It's okay. I'm fine. I just want to address some of the negativity. I just want to address some of it, because it's getting a little embarrassing. Like, I get some of these people are children. That's fine, you know. A lot of these people are grown-ass adults. You're a grown-ass adult talking about a child's game. And I'm not saying, look, we all play things, we all like to have demographics, whatever. It's not just children that play Pokemon. I'm not trying to say that. What I'm trying to say is, the game has a demographic. You don't belong to it. Just saying. Just saying. It's like going into, I don't know, a kid's fucking clothing store and being mad that the clothes don't fit. Yeah, I think we should just close this off with... Dear Arceus, my holy savior, in heaven, please give us the Pokemon game that looks like this Photoshop bullshit. Please give us it. I want to have the lens flare fucking distracting the shit out of me. I want to have my Eevee that looks like a cardboard cutout. I want to have my promotional still Breath of the Wild photoshopped on top of red from Pokemon. I just want it. So give us this and fuck Legend Arceus. Even though I never played it.